Hi everyone, welcome back to the episode 5 of our series on LGBTQ history. I'm Victor Drummond, and today we are diving into some untold and honestly fascinating stories about same-sex relationships across different areas. Whether you're part of the community, non-ally, or just curious, this episode is for you. Let's start with ancient Rome, a place where gender roles and relationships were viewed differently than they are today. In the first 3 episodes, I bring up more fun facts about it. Did you know that male-male relationships were often tied to power dynamics? Elite men could have relationships with younger or enslaved men without they affecting their masculinity. It's not something we would call romantic love or ethically correct today, but shows how fluid the norms were. Here's something you might know. The Romans were ahead of their time in understanding gender. A Roman surgeon once claimed they could turn a man into a woman, a practice that was likely closer to what we'd now call gender-affirming surgery. Imagine that over 2,000 years ago. Now let's talk about Michelangelo. You probably know him as the genius behind the Sistine Chapel ceiling, but his poetry reveals another side of him. Michelangelo wrote passionate sonnets dedicated to a young man named Tommaso dei Cavalieri. Though society forced him to coat his emotions, his words are an undeniable expression of love. In Renaissance Italy, same-sex relationships were often hidden due to the influence of the church, unfortunately, but cities like Florence still saw what were called sodomy trials. While this shows the oppression faced by the LGBTQINP+ community, it also reveals how common these relationships were despite the risks. History isn't just about facts. It's about seeing patterns that remind us that LGBTQINP+ identities have always existed. Even when society tried to erase them, they endured. One day that's important to remember is February 19th, which celebrates Michelangelo's birthday, a great queer guy. It's a great reminder of how art and love intersected, even in times of repression. Why are we talking about all this? Because this story shows us that love, attraction, and identity have always been part of the human experience. For those of you struggling with your sexuality or gender identity, or if you're a family member trying to understand, know this, you are not alone. History is full of people like you who faced challenges but still found a way to be themselves. So let's keep learning and celebrating these stories. Together, we can create a more inclusive future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes, and drop a thought in the comments below. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.